And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I apologize for cutting that duct tape short. I know we just want to watch the duct tapes and not the games, Kappa. But we have our next game. We have found ourselves mid-series here in our final quarterfinals match. We are jumping into a best of 3 between GuMiho and ByuN, and this is the ace match. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Royal Blood, we have the South Korean Terran player representing himself. It's the red Terran. It is GuMiho. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Royal Blood, we have his opponent. We have the other South Korean Terran, but this one is on Shopify Rebellion, the blue Terran. It is ByuN. Let's go, Poppy. Let's go. So we weren't able to watch either the first or second game, but we're at least jumping into game number 3. As a reminder, the winner of this series will face Dark in the semifinals. And oh my, ByuN is going to be going for a 2 racks opener. 2 racks is back at home. This does hard counter proxy 2 racks, and in Korean TvT, not a bad gamble here because, of course, GuMiho is more than willing to proxy, and I'm sure they have already in this series. But as we can see, the Rax for GuMiho is back at home. A pretty interesting Rax location as well. This will be safe to any kind of siege lines or any kind of pushes from his opponent later on in the game. So yeah, pretty interesting, pretty conservative positioning here. Will also delay the Reaper as it moves out across the map, but of course it shouldn't, as we do have an SCV scout coming in from GuMiho, and it will see the first racks and will also not see the second. Oh boy, ByuN does keep it hidden. He does see both racks coming out, and GuMiho may believe that the second Rax is out on the map somewhere. He's going to be looking, going to be avoiding that Reaper for the time being, and going in for a second scout. ByuN moves out. It's like, well, hold on. Where's the SCV? Doesn't quite come across us, and there we go. ByuN, he checks his natural base, does find the SCV, and he will get a kill. Meanwhile, back at home, GuMiho is going for 1-1 opener into his natural CC. Is going to be going for that CC on the high ground though, and again, very far back here. It's going to take a little bit longer to float to the natural location, but going to be very safe. Meanwhile, ByuN, with his 2 racks opener, has an influx of Reapers. He's going to be having that map control, going to be moving out with his first 3. GuMiho, fully being aware of the fact that his opponent probably has a Reaper advantage, is going to be keeping his units back at home. Does have a Hellion as well, and there we go. 1 Reaper does go down. Solid defense so far by GuMiho. ByuN was able to scout the CC on the way though. Was able to at least confirm that, as ByuN gets his own CC on location. Back at home, we have a pretty standard follow-up. We're not going into too many Reapers and too many Hellions. We're transitioning into Cyclone production, as GuMiho, with his double gas opener, is going to be going into a faster starport. Now GuMiho has the map control. Is going to be moving on now. 2 Reapers into the main base. The Hellions are going to try and delay the CC on the low ground as well. Oh, we do have a very quick repair, but 1 SCV is going to be going down to the main. Ooh. Clean up the Reapers, but these Hellions are going to town at the natural. 3 SCVs go down in total, but it did cost GuMiho quite a lot of units. To be fair, the Reapers and Hellions, they kind of run out of their utility as the time goes on, as the game progresses, so we need to get rid of them anyway. Trading them for Marines is not too bad. Sorry, trading them for SCVs, not too bad. As we do have our medevac on the way behind this. Second Cyclone as well. ByuN is looking to be quite aggressive and push out across the map. Meanwhile, GuMiho is setting up for a tank drop as well. Oh, he's actually banking up both medevacs first before he moves out. This is going to be a pretty dedicated push. Very committed here from GuMiho, rushing out those tanks as quickly as possible, and soon going to be going for the drop. Meanwhile, we have a Cyclone drop coming out from ByuN. This is going to scout this. This will also maybe slow down GuMiho depending on what we pick off. Well, the Hellion not quite getting a scout off on the drop. And here we go, we unsiege, and we're going to be sending everything across the map. And as GuMiho moves out, ByuN is looking to move in. So a little bit unlucky here from GuMiho. He doesn't have much at home to defend at all. Has 2 Marines, and that is it. And he doesn't turn around. He's committed. ByuN does spot the drop with his Reapers. These Reapers again. Sorry, these Cyclones are just forcing GuMiho even more all in. As we go for the Doom drop into the main base, what do we have at home to defend? We've got some Marines. We've got a handful of Marines, and that is it. The tanks are looking to siege. Without the Cyclones being at home, I don't think there's an answer for this. Stim is going to be cancelled. Wow, Stim, it does get denied. GuMiho with these tanks is going to be able to take control of the main base, take control of the production. And ByuN, what can he do? ByuN still has his Cyclones across the map, still wreaking some havoc, but the CC is under threat. The production is under threat. We're not even going to get a tank. The boys have to be pulled. The Marines are coming on forward as well. The CC goes down. ByuN gets knocked down to 1 base economy, and he barely has anything left. Oof. So many SCVs falling. The tanks survive. Meanwhile, across the map, we did have a Liberator. It looks like GuMiho has also sustained some losses, but he has 2 CCs, and ByuN has 1. The Cyclone Harass maybe just wasn't worth it in the end, and it's possible as well. I thought that the Reapers of ByuN saw the drop, but looks like maybe he didn't. Oof. As again, going for the Cyclones did eat into his tank production, and GuMiho was going for something much more committed. And the Cyclones have returned back home, and we're just going to be Doom dropping this. We will be able to clean this up, but now ByuN is all in. Oof. Oh my god, both Cyclones go down, and the tank as well. The target firing was from GuMiho was insane, and ByuN has nothing left. He's got 4 Marines and 3 medevacs, and that is literally it. That is all he has at the same time. GuMiho is just capitalizing on his advantage. He's taking a 3rd CC. He's got Vikings on the way, Marines, tanks, everything he could ever wish for. And ByuN, he's got 1 drop, 4 Marines, and a dream. This is it. This is what we got to work with. Let's go. What can we get? Oh boy, we don't even have Stim. Stim was denied earlier, if you recall. He's going to be dropping into the main, but the Vikings are here. The medevac is going to be going down. 2 Marines survive. GG gets called, and GuMiho takes the 2-1 and eliminates ByuN from the tournament. GG. Oh, a pretty chaotic turn of events, but GuMiho did go for some very fast tanks, going for that massive Doom drop into the main. If the Cyclones were waiting at home, then it would have been a different story. The Cyclones would have been able to lock onto the medevacs, maybe force GuMiho back, maybe slow down the siege. Would have been a different game. Without those Cyclones being at home, then we saw what happened. ByuN just didn't really have much of an army, didn't really have much to defend. Only pure Marine, and GG, well played. GuMiho advances on to the next round, where he is going to be facing his Zerg opponent. Oh boy.